Hi everybody, this is Coach Henry here, sharing some simple tips for playing against a moonballer. We've all played moonballers before, where they just loft the ball back, no power, high, and they keep lobbing it, sometimes deep, putting the ball in awkward positions where our friends, most of us, get angry, get impatient, and then go for a winning shot, and then making an error, and then unforced errors piling up, and then we get frustrated more and more, and then causing us to go down in our performance. So these moonballers win again, and hopefully with this video series, with the tips that we share with you all, we can gain an upper hand because you know how to play against these moonballers, but most importantly, the mindset you should have to deal with these special types of players. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hope you can share with your friends. And the first tip we're going to give everybody is that you've got to be patient when you play against a moonballer, and you cannot get frustrated. That's the first tip. For the mental side, you've got to be prepared for long rallies. Number two is you're going to understand that they can't really hurt you. The shots that they give you have no power, soft and high, sometimes it's deep, and they are actually just relying on your errors in order for them to get points. If you don't make errors, they really can't do much to you, but you've got to give it to them. They're really patient. So these two tips you got to have in your mind first to understand the basic mental aspects you must have in order to play against a moonballer. Now in the video series, we're going to share some special shots that you guys can do tactically against a moonballer to make it awkward for them to keep lofting the ball back to you. So hopefully you guys can stay tuned following the next videos, and hopefully we can see you guys in our lessons where we can brush up on your basics. And basics are so important because if you have good basics, then you have good trust in your shots, and against a moonballer, your trust in your shots really will help you guys put yourself in offense against a moonballer. So thank you for watching. We hope to see everybody in our upcoming video, and also in our lessons where we help our friends brush up through their rallying methods and feeding methods to take their skills to the next level of performance. Hi everybody, this is Coach Henry here, sharing some simple tips on playing against a moonballer. We've all played moonballers before, where they keep lofting the ball high, soft, in awkward positions, but they're super consistent, just waiting for us to make mistakes and give them a bunch of unforced errors. You got to be patient and have a calm mindset, and then make sure you make a lot of balls in. One of the shots tactically that you guys can do is to hit topspin high to their weak side. Most of the time it's the backhand side. If you can do that, then you push the opponent back. If you hit the ball deep, you got to understand that if the ball is deep, they really cannot hit another high ball easily. They can only do it if you hit the ball short, and that gives them time to get under the ball where they can loft another one back. If you hit the ball deep with topspin, now you don't have to hit with so much topspin, just moderate topspin, but deep. Deep is the key to pushing them back further and further. Now, over a series of shots, you'll gain an upper hand, eventually waiting for them to hit a short ball where you can hit a more aggressive shot to the open court. So this is our first tip tactically you can use against a moonballer, but make sure you got to have good basics. In our lessons, we brush up the basics a lot with our students through rallying and feeding methods and taking them to higher levels of performance. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share with your friends, and hope this tip helped you guys gain an upper hand against the moonballer. Hi everybody, this is Coach Henry here, sharing another simple tip for playing against a moonballer. Today, we're going to share with you guys another tactical shot that you can hit in addition to the high topspin to the opponent's weakness, is a drive volley. A drive volley is simply a ground stroke, taking the ball out of the air. Ground stroke taken out of the air gives you guys extra power, a little bit more heaviness to the ball, giving the moonballer a little bit more tougher ball to hit. And it's not easy to keep lobbing the ball when someone drives volley to you. If you don't take it out of the air, then it gives them more time, and the ball will be less heavy. They can just loop another ball back to you again. So make sure when you guys do the drive volley, you got to have good basics on your ground strokes first. So in our lessons, we help our students through feeding methods and rallying methods. We groove the ground strokes topspin with repetition and repetition. So when you guys drive volley, be prepared to make some mistakes first. And it's okay, you don't have to go for outright winner. You can go to the open court, set up, you can go back to them and hit it deep. But most importantly, you got to understand that it takes a series of shots where you continuously gain the upper hand and eventually finish off the point. So drive volley is a great choice by the pros, and you guys can try it too. but just make sure that you're going to get your basics right and be prepared to make some mistakes first. But over time, you're going to get better and better at it. So we look forward to sharing more of you guys in the upcoming video and hopefully in our lessons very, very soon. And hope this tip helps you play against the Moonballer with the dry volley. Hi everybody, this is Coach Henry here, sharing another tip for you guys, another shot that you can do when you're playing against a Moonballer. Some shots they lob to you and it's super high and it's not so ideal to hit a dry volley. And so what do? You let the ball bounce first, let it bounce up, and then you hit it as a bounce overhead. Now as a bounce overhead, remember I want to share with you guys, you don't have to go for power and you don't have to hit it for an outright winner. You can hit it as a series of shots to set up the point where you gain an upper hand. And I would suggest everybody to hit it with slice and go for the middle of the court first, because with slice, the ball will naturally curve and will give your opponent a tough time to loft another lob back, and it's making it tough for the Moonballer to do their thing. If you hit the ball as a bounce smash, the ball has enough power on it to make them struggle a bit with their timing and also the rhythm when they hit against the lob. So make sure you guys try this, but over time, you're going to get better at it, but at the beginning, you're going to make some mistakes first. I would suggest that when you guys hit a bounce smash, like I said, hit with slice, don't go for super power and flat ball, because if you put more spin on it, it gives you more safety over the net first and land back into the court. So hope this tip helps you guys understand another shot that you can hit against a Moonballer. You can hit the ball high and deep, like we mentioned in the second video. We can also hit the dry volley, but also a bounce overhead is also a choice. So in our lessons, through our feeding and rallying methods, we help our students understand how to hit a bounce smash and all the other shots in tennis. So we look forward to sharing more of you guys in the upcoming video in how to play against a Moonballer. Hi guys, it's Coach Henry sharing some simple tips on how to play against a Moonballer. Those players who just keep lofting the ball back, hitting soft and high balls to you in awkward positions, just waiting for you to get angry and go for the winner, but then you start making some mistakes and unforced errors pile up, and then eventually you get really mad and then they run off with the match. Don't do that. Stay calm and then use the tips that we share with you guys in this video series. The first tip we share with you guys is to have a calm mindset and be prepared for long rallies. Second is to hit the ball topspin, high and deep to the weak side. Then the next choice you could have is a dry volley. For really super high balls, bounce overhead. Hit it as a slice shot so that you can curve through the air, making it difficult for them to lob another ball back. Now, all these shots, remember, it's just to set up the point so you eventually get an upper hand for a finishing shot. And in this video, we're going to show you all the on the rise forehand. On the rise forehand, you take the ball early. The ball is higher than the net level, and you hit the ball from high to low, and the trajectory is penetrating. It gives them a tough time to hit another lob back, and you can put it in the open court, or you perhaps even hit it back to their feet, deep. Remember, this does not have to be a finishing shot. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. So on the rise forehand, if you take it early enough and the ball travels from higher than the net to go low, it makes a tough time for them. So remember, this shot, you must have good fundamentals, and in our lessons we brush up on the basics with our students through rallying and feeding methods. So this shot, we know this very well already through repetition. So hope this tip can help you guys understand that through the series of shots, you're looking for the on the rise forehand. On the rise forehand. It gets more damage than the on the rise backhand. And as you see all the pros do it, and it's almost like a winner shot for them. But remember, it doesn't have to be one shot. It could be a series of shots. But as long as you gain the upper hand, then you're in good position to win the point. So hope this video helps you, and be sure to share with your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we look forward to sharing more of you guys in the upcoming video. Hi guys, it's Coach Henry here, sharing some simple tips on how to play against a Moonballer. A player that just keeps lobbing the ball back, no pace, high and slow, sometimes deep, giving you guys a lot of shots to hit, but with no pace. It's always awkward positions, and then our friends, some of us get angry and then keep going for the winner, and then unforced errors pile up. And then before you know it, the opponent runs away with the match. Don't do that. Stay calm and use the tips that we shared with you guys in this video series to craft your way over a series of shots to gain an upper hand on the opponent. The last tip we're going to share with you guys is that after you hit a heavy shot to the opponent and they're trying to lob it back, but it's in awkward position, make sure you have a follow-up shot with a volley. Move in and place the ball to the open court or maybe an angle. You've done all the good work that you did at the beginning, set up with a high topspin shot to their weakness, a drive volley, maybe a high overhead with spin, and also an on the rise forehand in the open court or deep to their feet. look for the shot that they lift up to you and come in and move in for the volley. At the beginning, you might miss some, but it's okay. Once you practice more, you're going to get more and more better at it, and you know what you need to do, and you're going to be more successes over time. But remember, you're going to have good basics. So in our lessons, we brush up the basics with our students through repetition, through feeding and rallying methods. We look forward to sharing more with you guys, and hope this tip helps you guys. In our last video, is to follow up with a volley into the open court or deep at their feet. Be sure you apply these tips that we supplied with you repetitively so you get better at it, and so that you don't have to be afraid of the Moonballer again. We look forward to sharing with you guys more in our upcoming other video series, and most importantly, hope to see you guys in our lessons. And hope our sharing takes you guys to the next level of performance.